Mark Zero's XCOM The Long War. Let's play.
Hello everybody and welcome back to The Long War. I am Mark Zero and today we have an alien abduction in Mumbai, India. You may have noticed that we had 1 hour left to respond to this alien abduction. I ran the clock a little bit in order to get some gear back, but we are ready to go. We are taking a fairly novice squad on this one. More to be said in the hangar, really. Okay. I was about to get into like a plot synopsis of why I picked who I picked, but honestly it's better to just describe it inside the hangar. So, this is a bit of a ragtag squad. We're not scraping the barrel on people that are available, but we're definitely a little bit limited. The area of operations is going to be urban close quarters, so we're looking at something like the inside of a building, you know, something without a whole lot of sightline, hopefully. We're not bringing a sniper in the hopes that we're going to get a lot of close quarters contact, but ultimately we will see what happens. Starting out, Thunder 2 has been rebuilt from the ashes of Thunder 1, who was last seen when we attacked that alien, I believe it was an abductor ship that landed. We brought Thunder 1 along, and Thunder 1 took an unfortunate overwatch and died. So Thunder 1 has risen from the ashes and has been rebuilt as Thunder 2. Old chassis, new robot. We're working with a scope, alloy jacketed rounds, and a motion tracker. I haven't really built anything specific to shivs yet. I will probably do that when we build an alloy shiv later. That's something we should consider soon because we have a lot of alloy to make an alloy shiv out of, but they cost $200, so it's either that or a satellite. I see the benefit of a satellite more than an alloy shiv right now. Thunder 2's job is to take risky moves and to move into flanks and confirm kills. Specialist Ghostman is coming out for her first mission. I always want to call Ghostman a him, but Ghostman is a her. We are going to try something semi-dangerous with Ghostman. We are going to bring out the arc thrower for the first time because we're not going to get a lot of opportunity to use the arc thrower on Sean Devlin or Pico like we were planning on. I think Pico needs a level and Sean Devlin is in the med bay. So we are going in with Ghostman. And the idea here is that if we happen to get an enemy that is low enough health, Ghostman will attempt to capture it. If we do not get an enemy low enough health, we're not going to sweat it. It's target of opportunity. It's not, you know, really terribly important. Clorf is back with us after an extended stay in the med bay. I don't think I've taken Clorf out on any missions since she came back. Clorf is our experimental Overwatch gunner. I would be bringing an LMG for the squad site, but I'm not going to bother with that right now because we are doing a close quarters map. Unfortunately, I was running the clock to try and get the auto laser back. I can't get the auto laser back, so we are looking at a ballistic saw. I'm saving the alloy jacketed rounds for other soldiers. Plus Clorf's health is a little bit low, being a specialist, so we're looking at alloy plating and a scope to improve the accuracy. Clorf is going to be a combination of confirming kills on weak enemies, Overwatch scaring people, and maybe even weakening up an enemy to capture. We will see what happens there. Now to our heavy hitters. Scoopy, who I've decided to put the balaclava on because, you know, Scoopy wears a mask, for those of you who know Scoopy. Laser rifle, pistol. I'm actually going to make that a laser pistol on Scoopy, because why not? Scoped and battle scanner. Scoopy is running overwatches, Scoopy is painting targets, Scoopy is getting intel, Scoopy is just generally all around providing battlefield support. Montgomery Payson is commanding. Montgomery Payson is loaded out with a shotgun, alloy jacketed rounds, and a flashbang grenade. I'm confident in the amount of health that Monty has, at least for a light, but I'm not confident that we're not going to need to take out something really, really big. So with a shotgun with alloy jacketed rounds, rapid fire to the face, If we get something big that we're not ready for, Monty should be able to confirm it, I hope. We'll see how that pans out. Kitty Disco is our medic. Kitty Disco moving up the ranks nicely. I decided to go the same build as Tracy Moth on Kitty Disco. So it's going to be smoke and mirrors, smoke grenade. What I will likely do is have one of them go dense smoke and one of them go combat drugs. And then I'll figure out the remainder from here. It's probably Packmaster and maybe Bombard, maybe Sprinter. Savior is... Well, Savior could be good on a medic like this because it allows you to basically ignore bringing a med kit and have multiple charges. We'll see what happens. Last but not least, our second specialist for this mission is Anderson Marr. Anderson is rocking a laser rifle, pistol, alloy plate, scope. Much like Ghostman, Anderson does not quite have the necessary stats to be able to bring more useful items, so it's basically all about shooting and not having such low health that it makes her a good target to be shot at. That is our squad. We are a little bit weak, but it is a light abduction, so we should be okay. Then again, Josie and Sean Devlin would say famous last words to that one. But let's see if we can get out there. Let's take care of Mumbai, and let's just generally try to bring everybody home safely and with some promotions. The alien abduction is about to expire. We are on our way to it now. There we go.
The area of engagement for this mission will be in India. We've gotten several reports indicating that the aliens have stepped up the number of attempted abductions. We'll have to move quickly if we want to slow the spread of panic.
Okay, I need to stop thinking that close combat mission means small sight lines. Operation Flying Moon is going to be... Actually, this looks like it's a gas station map. I initially thought it was the Burger King map. Let's get down there and take a look.
Strike team has reached the AO. Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Okay. This appears to be a bank of some kind. I'm actually not terribly familiar with this map. Wait a minute. Okay, that's an art piece from the burger joint. It looks like this is some kind of a drive-through bank. Okay, so we can expect contact possibly from the roof, definitely from the sides. We don't... Let's see, I'm trying to locate the ways up onto the roof. Looks like this pipe is our best bet. So what we may want to do is attempt to secure this side first. And then move from there. This looks like a lot of cars, which means a lot of destructible cover, and I don't want to deal with destructible cover. I'd rather fight from the rooftop and inside the building if we can install some people up there. So, and unfortunately this corner is not going to be great cover because it is low cover. Let's go ahead and move the Shiv into position first. Thunder 2 can take the look for us. Okay, we've already got a Seeker and a Thin Man. Seeker's in stealth mode. Alright. I don't think we can get anything all the way around to do a flank. What do we got? Good, not a whole lot. We can keep that Thin Man suppressed. That's the good news. I think Scoopy's the only one who can get into a strong position here. We got a 62 to hit. Let's take it. Not bad. 5 and 1. Alright. Clorf, can you get in range to see this guy? You can. You got a 60% to hit. Let's give it a try. Nope. Yeah, what that means. Nobody else can really get in range other than Kitty Disco. So Kitty, let's see if you can confirm this kill. You cannot get into range. Okay. We've got a 58. This is going to be a suppression. Because this guy could take a shot at people out in the open. And at that point, what we want to do is we want to consider moving some people over and into cover. Let's see. This will be an Overwatch. I do not like standing people in the open, but we don't have a choice at this point.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Alright, this will be an Overwatch.
Scanning.
Monty... I don't want to run up to the building and activate more contact. I could run and gun and flank.
Moving to firing position.
Moving to firing position. Oh, that's right, I changed Monty's voice.
Confirmed.
Monty is now using the Euro accent. 88%. Let's wreck it. Okay, one thin man down. So now we just have to worry about the... Actually, we could have tried to go in for a capture on that thin man. I totally forgot about that. We'll worry about possible captures on the next pod. There is our seeker friend. There is a missed reaction shot. Alright, that's a grab. I'm okay with a grab. What else we got? That's a cyber disc. Cyber disc and sectoid. Okay. We can't fool... We might be able to capture a sectoid, but other than that, we can't fool around anymore. Anderson. Good. Monty is catching his breath. 48's not good enough. Anderson, why don't you take this kid? You can't get quite what you need there. Monty, you got a 79. See if you can finish off your attacker. Come on. There we
Another
go.
one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust. Nice. Okay. We need to know where this cyber disc is. So I'm going to clear the roof first.
We've got eyes on the AO, Commander.
Okay, roof appears to be clear. That means a cyber disc is likely on the other side of the building. Now, if it's a light with a cyber disc, we can expect that it's going to be a cyber disc, like a sectoid, and not that much else for contact. I'm not going to move this thing up too far. I think I'm just going to put it over by Monty and reload. I wish I had heat ammo on my ships, but I don't. Let's put Chlorf on the corner. And this will be an Overwatch. Kitty Disco, I'm glad that we have those smokes. Let's see, Monty took a point of health damage, or a point of armor damage, so I'm not too worried about that. We got one try at a capture whenever we get to that. I'm inclined to keep the group together here, so... It does involve some standing in the open, but we're going to do it. And we're going to move into the building and into better cover. let's
Aye, aye,
keep
Commander.
you with Scoopy. There's a good chance the cyber disc is on the other side, but I'm gonna resist the urge to go hunting for it mid-turn. I'm gonna keep clearing this side of the building. And at this point, meld does not matter. At all. Even a little bit. Everything is made up and the meld doesn't matter. It's kind of a shame that we got 2 kills on Monty right off the bat, but them's the breaks, unfortunately. Now, what I could do with Scoopy here is move up, open the door.
Roger. Tracking.
Trying to be careful not to reveal. But if anybody's going to reveal, Scoopy's not a bad guy to do it with. Let's see if we can find this cyber disc and prep for it. This looks like a decent throw.
Scanning.
Wish I had heat. Okay. So we got no cyber disc here. Could be in the back corner where I can't see. Could be way over here in my flank. But it's probably under the gas pumps. That means we might be able to pinch it from 2 sides. So what I'm gonna do is jump through this window. And move into here. Clear. Okay. I could go up on the roof, but that could mess with line of sight, so I'm going to resist that urge. We're going to put the shiv... Nah, I don't like that movement path. We're going to put the shiv around. Ooh, okay, sectoids. 3 of them. 3 sectoids. All the way in the back corner. Alright, 3 sectoids means we should get into good cover. Kitty, why don't you move to there? Alright, we've got visual on all of them. Might actually have you smoke yourself. 32, 32, 32. They're all in good cover. Ghost Man. Ghost Man, woman, machine. I might move Kitty back. Yeah, Chlorf would have been a good one to put there. I think I should move Kitty back. It's good cover. I could hunker. Yeah, alright. Hunker. Chlorf, Overwatch. This could end up being a decent flank. Like, it's half cover, which is gross, but it's a flank. Let's Overwatch from here. Let's Overwatch on the shiv. And let's see what happens. We're anticipating the cyber disc to be in the back of the building. We are anticipating correctly. Oh, he's coming to help. And he's active. Okay, that's a cyber disc. 1 sectoid dead. So that's 2 sectoids remaining. Chlorf. 1 sectoid remaining. Alright. We got an overwatching cyberdisk. Our first cyberdisk ever. We are caught in bad positioning. But this is likely all the contact on the map. It doesn't appear that there's a door out that way.
Position confirmed.
Alright. I'm not gonna go to here because that's gonna give us line of sight. I want to be concealed.
On it.
Okay. Chlorf, you got an 85 to hit the drone. This might end up being, let's see, 82, 32, 77, and 58 to critical. You can either fire or you can hunker. That thing is going to do a ton of damage though, so... Now we can also... Alright, we can't suppress the cyber disk. That counts as cover. Can we move into this position and not die? Let's find out. Okay, that's what we wanted. That's not what we wanted. Why can't I see the cyber disk? Well, I can suppress the sectoid, so that's something at least. I'm probably going to have to smoke in place. Let's try this 85. Okay, not perfect. You stay right where you are, sectoid. Unfortunately, that's only good for one suppression. Scoopy can get to the roof. If Scoopy gets to the roof, it's awkward, but it does run the Overwatch. And again, there's not really a point to running the Overwatch right this second. I almost think Scoopy would be better served running to here.
On the move, Commander.
Now, Kitty... Let's see. I'm trying to think of where everybody can go. The problem here is that Kitty's stuck. I'm not sure where to put Ghost Man. And I also don't want to be a grenade target for the cyber disk. He says, realizing that his soldiers are all bunched up against a freaking car. I don't know where to bring Anders, and I don't know where to bring Ghost Man. Cyber disks are challenging things. If he decides to move up and throw a grenade, there's not a lot I can do about it. Chlorf is already stuck behind the car. The Shiv is the Shiv. Like, if the Shiv dies, the Shiv dies. I don't want to run an Overwatch with Kitty Disco, so... I'm gonna have to smoke and hope it doesn't grenade. Well, we can get Ghost Man out of there. We can at least minimize the number of targets it has to grenade. And we can overwatch here. What will you do? You are going to fold up. You're going to fly up to the roof. And this looks like an action. Yup, here comes the grenade. Should have seen this coming. Okay, is the car on fire is the next question. That's a double move, and Anderson takes a shot. Good. Drone's down.
No longer a threat.
I still would like to see the car, please. Why do I no longer have an Overwatch? The car did not catch fire. Alright. We can run the Overwatch with the Shiv in order to get Kitty out of there, because Kitty needs to be out of there. We can also run the Overwatch with Scoopy, because that's his job.
Yes, Commander. We're eating tonight. Under fire!
Yeah, you missed. And I've got a flank on you. And you're wounded. Okay. Now the real trick here is the cyber disk. How do we deal with it? Can we deal with it? I can suppress it. No, the car's not on fire, so we've got options with that. Or we can all get inside the building and wait for it, you know, Terminator style. First things first, we are healing our wounds. We will be without a kitty disco for a little while. We also now need to be cognizant of the fact that this wall is burning. We might want to just all get inside. He says, realizing that Scoopy is outside. Scoopy, you're bait. Sorry, no other way to put it. I could command him to get back inside. Alright, I could command Scoopy to get back inside. It would take at least 2 turns for the cyber disk to come back in. The other thing I can do is I can suppress it, and I can try to hold my ground. If I do that, I should run and gun up with Montgomery, and that leaves its own set of problems. Namely, sitting with your pants down in front of a cyber disk. Monty's resilient. He can probably take a hit from this thing, but he can't take a crit from it. We're only going to get 1 suppress at it. It should, in theory, have to double move to get in range of us. So what we're going to do... we're going to drop back and punt. That'll be an Overwatch. Shiv, move inside and reload. I think I am going to command Scoopy as well. I think that's necessary.
Let's do this.
Double move it all the way this way. We're gonna have to use this building as cover and get the cyber disc into it. Oh, I can't actually... Oh, I could fire again. I could fire and finish you off, but you know what, Sectoid? You get to live for the moment, and hell, maybe if you're lucky...
Affirmative, Commander.
Maybe, if you're lucky, you'll come home with us after we kill your cyber disc Confederate. Alright, well, Kitty's out in the open. No, Kitty's not out in the open. Kitty's protected by a safe. Okay. I've got control back. You're gonna move to here and use your motion tracker, Mr. Shiv. We've got Cyberdisc still on the roof. He's likely coming into that big hole that he's made. Yeah, all manner of don't care about the meld. Thank you. And actually, that doesn't use up a turn, so... Overwatching.
Oh, yeah.
Reload. Overwatch. Chlorf overwatching there. Anderson needs to move away from you. I'd say that's out of grenading range.
Back online.
Reload. There's the possibility that the thing could come up over the wall, but it's more likely to come through that gap in the wall there. We need to get somewhere a little safer with you, Kitty, so that you don't get murdered. Let's see, that's open. That's solid cover. Heal yourself one more time. Heal to full. I don't want to risk it. The last heal gets saved in case somebody dies. This will be an Overwatch. Come on in, Cyberdisc. The water's fine. We are like the creamy nougat center. Oh! You live for now, Sectoid. You live for now. I'm pretty impressed that that Sectoid lived through all that. Why is this a flank? That's a flank because there's the Cyberdisc. Okay, the Cyberdisc was moving around the back. Who's got shots at it? We can throw a grenade at it. The grenade will not be a heat grenade. Thunder 2 can suppress. We've got double shots here. Okay. And you are not currently overwatching, so... Scoopy, you're gonna fire first. What do you got for a shot now? Oh, you can't even see him. Scoopy, you're gonna fire first, and you're gonna fire at the correct target, sir. Let's see. I might need to use Kitty Disco to figure out where we have line of sight. You know what? Actually, I don't need to do that because I know that I don't have line of sight from there. Ghostman, remove this wall. Okay. Anders has double shots. Scoopy.
Heading out.
Get behind here. 77. This is going to be a lot of health to punch through. Oh, Monty does not have enough ammo to rapid fire.
On my way.
I should not have overwatched. We got 100% to hit though, so let's use it. That's another 4.
Gusto.
Shiv, sacrifice yourself. Sacrifice yourself to the greater good. I'm gonna hold that shot for now just so that I have an option of a suppression. 62. We're picking away at it.
Я в пути.
Chlorf. 60 or a suppression. Let's take the 60. Let's see. Anderson, take the second shot. Little by little. Kitty Disco.
Так есть, это все.
You're my only hope. You've got a 57. Now, weirdly, this sectoid is going to get one free turn to do whatever it wants, but it's most likely going to run for it. We got a 57% chance to kill it. Kitty Disco.
Мам гноя.
Winging it large. And the Shiv didn't even take damage. Now we're going to go for a capture. Unless he runs. He might run. Yeah, he's going to run for it. Shiv's going to miss, though. Alright. We need to back this guy into a corner.
They're moving around the sides.
Alright. This is a prime capture opportunity, so we need to get in there and catch it. Sectoid captive to me is more valuable than meld. Shiv, just get out there and reload your weapon and make him think about the fact that you're staring at him. Scoopy.
I'm on it, Commander.
You're going to be in Overwatch. Can we get Chlorf into a position to suppress?
Выхожу.
That should be too far away.
Я снова в строю.
Reload.
Już tam idę.
Kitty, you can get into half cover. We can just barely nick both of these guys.
Leci dymiak.
Alrighty. Anderson. Not a whole lot you can do, really.
Moving.
Move up to here and reload.
Good to go.
Scoopy, you're going to be in Overwatch. Monty, you're going to move up to here.
Moving.
And you're going to reload your weapon. Actually, no, you're not going to reload your weapon. You're going to flashbang him. Bonk. Good. That'll keep him from doing anything too damaging. He overwatched. We have ways of dealing with your Overwatch.
Heading to that location.
It's called lightning reflexes. And we will thankfully luck out. And now we can suppress with the Shiv if we need to. Alright. Ghostman can't quite get into capture range yet.
Idzie budo.
That's not a flank. Monty, just reload and stay in the smoke. Chlorf
Поняла вас.
is in suppression range. Don't move, buddy. You move, it's gonna hurt. I reiterate, if you move, it's gonna hurt. That's an awful lot of lead flying at you. Don't do anything rash. Anderson, 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 Anderson. Yeah, move it on up. You have one chance to come home with us, Sectoid. Don't blow it. This is your one chance to come out of this alive. Come out with your three-fingered hand up and leave your ray gun on the ground.
Excellent. Now we can begin preparing for the interrogation.
Mission accomplished.
Alright, Valen, we're bringing you home a present. We just got our very first captive. Sectoids aren't that impressive as a captive, but you know what? A sectoid captive is still a sectoid captive, and it gives us a reason to do the sectoid autopsy when we finish up the lasers. Let's head back to base. Pico is back to active duty. Let's see how Kitty Disco fared there. Alright, Kitty is wounded for 14 days. I'll accept that. We're going to start training a new medic. Anderson Marr is now a Lance Corporal. Anderson, I might make you a tank infantry. We'll see. I'll think about that. And thankfully, our Shiv just needed, like, minor repairs. Just needed to, you know, kind of buff out a little bit of shrapnel. All in all, I would say our very first encounter with a cyber disc, considering that we went at it with no heat, went pretty darn well. We've got an alien pistol. We've got 2 sectoid corpses. We've got a dead Thin Man. We've got a cyber disc wreck for the first time. We've got a drone wreck. Our very first sectoid captive. Gleep Gloop, welcome to XCOM HQ. We have a private suite all set up for you. We will call you for a continental breakfast at 8 o'clock in the morning. And who are we kidding? We're going to electrocute the shit out of you. We've got 6 Illyrium, 7 alloys, 8 weapon fragments, and a seeker wreck. 80 bucks. Decreased panic in India. Yeah, India calmed down a little bit. Unidentified military operatives capturing hostile alien alive, raising specter of government involvement. Let's take a look. Aw, guys. Aw. Everybody say hi to Gleep Gloop. Hi, Gleep Gloop. Gleep Gloop's like, why are you all looking at me like that? What are you guys doing? Come on. I just want to go home. This is all a big misunderstanding. I want to watch that E.T. movie again. I really liked it. Alright. We got advanced beam lasers in a day. Considering that we have our new friend taking up our containment unit, I think that we're going to be doing the sectoid autopsy next. I don't think there's really much else that needs to be done at the moment, so let's scan for activity. Alright, new research time. Advanced beam lasers. We have scatter lasers available. Well, you know what? Let's just hit it. A number of failed experiments. We've finally succeeded in focusing an energy beam, blah blah blah. We've also developed another prototype operating under the same principle, scatter laser. We also blueprinted a variation suitable for hard mounting to our interceptors, which is what we're really interested in. Scatter laser. Excellent. Enhanced lasers. Excellent. Heavy laser rifle. Laser strike rifle. Laser sniper rifle. Super heavy laser. Laser. Here's the money shot right here. Here's what we needed. The laser cannon. Okay. Let's see. Sectoid autopsy. Alright, Gleep Gloop.
We've made a number of interesting discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
Valen, you talked over my joke about the alien doing one too many keg stands and that ending up with the organs being rearranged. Valen, why do you not like jokes? Anyway, let's get down to engineering. We might be canceling this satellite in favor of being able to defend them more easily. So, how much do laser cannons cost? 113? Guess what, folks? Satellite?
Our current satellite
Oh no.
facilities are at
We
full
don't need a
capacity.
satellite right
We
now.
should build additional uplinks as soon as
What
possible
we need right
to allow for
now-
new satellite deployments.
2, 3. We can't get away with 4. Okay. We're going to make 3 laser cannons. What do we do if we build them quickly? Too much. Okay. Actually, 9 days on laser cannons isn't terrible. Alright. We got laser cannons a-coming. Can we build anything else with the leftover money? Let's see. Laser sniper rifle, laser strike rifle, scatter laser. I like the idea of a laser sniper rifle. But you know what? We've got some really good infantry as well. I'm gonna make a heavy laser rifle first. And then we'll kind of go from there. We'll figure it out from there. Do we have anything that we can sell? We've got a damaged UFO power source. So long. Let's see, what else can we sell? We could sell a little bit of meld, but I'm loath to do it. We could sell a little bit of Illyrium. We got 50 Thin Man corpses. We got 69 floater corpses. I say we pay for our new toys in meat. I am assuming we're going to make some more floater corpses soon. And I think we're going to see more Thin Men. Sectoid corpses I'm going to hold. Drone Rex I'll keep for now. And you know what? Let's sell a... You know, well, I'm not going to sell any Illyrium for now, because I want to see if I get offers for it. Let's complete that transaction. That should be enough for... Let's see. We got one heavy laser rifle coming. I think we can do a laser sniper rifle. And I think we could do... a scatter laser? Yeah, let's do a scatter laser. That brings our entire force pretty much up to laser tech. And... ooh, who'd we get? Who'd we get? Who'd we get? I've been waiting for this. I love it when I get new soldiers, because I like seeing who got recruited. Let's see who our new people are. Liang Lung, Marcel Poirier, Zoe Watkins. Wait a minute! These aren't my people! These are default names! What is this nonsense? No! Alright, well, so it looks like I need to redo my name list, because apparently updating has removed the name list that I normally use. So I'm going to have to look at my physical name list, and I'm going to have to manually name some of these folks. We might see the return of Kineo? Maybe? Well, whoever Lian Long ends up being, that's going to end up being a sniper. Let's take a look here. Lian Long, Marcel Poirier, Zoe Watkins, Omnieni Quadri. Oh, we are not going to be keeping these names. Let's see. This looks like... the move isn't great, but the health is awesome. This looks like a gunner. This looks like a scout or an assault. This is another one like lube stapler. Marcel is high move. Or not high move, low move. Yeah, this is actually junk stats. Marcel Poirier, you're junk stats. I'm sorry. Leanne Long is a sniper. I will name all of these people accordingly. I may try to reload a save in order to see if I can get the correct names. But that'll be it for this mission. There is a possibility I may retrace my steps. It's either that or I'm just going to name people manually. But that's been it for this mission. I have been Mark Zero. If you liked this mission, please click like. If you are not already subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. Good things happen when you subscribe. You have like a 20% chance to win on your next lottery ticket if you subscribe to my channel. I promise. That's definitely not a scam. We will see you on the next operation. Take care.